Hey everyone, this is Jessica from JewelryTutorialHQ.com and Bespangled Beads on Etsy. Today we're going to learn how to finish a leather or cord necklace using fold-over crimps. The leather that I'm using is the flat black 3mm suede leather that I sell in my shop, and I also have kits available for the findings that we're going to be using. These are two 3mm fold-over end crimps. You're going to need 2 jump rings and a clasp of your choice. The tools that we are going to use include chain nose pliers here on the left and bent chain nose pliers on the right, or you can use 2 pairs of chain nose pliers or 2 pairs of bent nose pliers. You'll also need a pair of flush cutters. And we're going to start by trimming our leather to an inch shorter than the finished length desired. So for a 16-inch necklace, I'm going to cut my cord at 15 inches. And then the next thing you want to do is squeeze in the sides of the crimp a little bit. It's going to make it easier to fold them over the leather. Insert the end of the leather cord into the crimp, and then use your chain nose pliers to squeeze one side down at a time. Make sure you give it a good squeeze and get it nice and tight. And then on to the other side. Now using your flush cutters, if you need to, you can just trim off the excess material if it's sticking out too much. Be careful not to cut the ring on the crimp. Now we're going to take one of our jump rings and grasp it firmly in the jaws of the chain nose pliers, making sure that the opening of the ring is facing upward. And with your other pair of pliers, grab the other side of the jump ring. You want to make sure you've got a lot of the ring supported by the pliers, as opposed to just holding it with the tips like this, where you're not going to be able to open the ring, first of all, and you're likely to also scratch and damage the metal. So you're just going to twist one of the pliers away from you and the other one towards you gently. So you always want to open a jump ring like this from front to back as opposed to side to side. And I'm going to show you again from a different angle. You can see how easily that moves. That's the motion that you want to replicate. So now we've got our open jump ring. We can simply slide on the end of the crimp, grab our pliers, and using the same motion, close the jump ring back into place, and just wiggle the pliers back and forth until you get the ends to meet. Now, resist the urge to squish it with your pliers. That's just going to weaken the jump ring and ruin it. Now we're going to do the same that we did for the first crimp, again for the other end. So just gently squeeze in the sides a little bit to make it easier. Insert the leather. Use your chain nose pliers. Fold one side down at a time. Make sure you squeeze it tight. And again for the other side. And trim off any excess, again being careful not to cut any of the crimp or the loop. Slide on your pendant. Now we're going to attach the second jump ring to this end. Before you close it up, slide on your clasp. And then twist the jump ring closed with your pliers and wiggle it into place. That's how to finish off a leather or cord necklace, and this is what I use for my handmade pendants. If you like this video, you might want to check out some of those projects here, and you can make your own pendants. I hope you'll visit me at jewelrytutorialhq.com, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.